Welcome to Shipping Paathshaala. I am Professor DN Maurya. Today's topic is coastal shipping and cabotage law. The coastal shipping means transportation of goods from one port or one place in India to any other port within India. And the ships exclusively employed for this work, that is for transporting of goods from one port to other port in India, they are known as coastal ships. In India, coastal ships are defined as the ships which are exclusively deployed in coastal trade. Coastal trade means same thing again, from one port in India to other port in India, and having a valid license from the competent authority. Now, competent authority in case of India is Director General of Shipping, or in short we say DG Shipping. So, a coastal ship will be, a ship can be called a coastal ship provided it meets two conditions. First one, this is exclusively deployed for the coasting trade in India, and secondly, it has a valid license from DG Shipping. Valid, the word is used because sometimes license are issued for a temporary basis, for a short term period, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, and so on. So when the license is expired, this has to be renewed. Okay. Now in India, there is a protection to the Indian shipping. This protection comes under the cabotage law. Cabotage law is standard law throughout the world. Each country gives protection to its shipping industry. The meaning of cabotage law, the word meaning, general meaning, is the rules for transporting the goods by a foreign operator, foreign vessel operator, whether it is a ship operator or it is a aircraft operator. Now, protection in India is given to the Indian shipping industry under the rule 407 of Merchant Shipping Act 1958. What the rule 407 says: no ship other than the Indian ship or a ship chartered by the Indian citizen, Indian company or Indian society shall engage in coasting trade in India unless a license has been granted by the DG Shipping. It means the Indian coast is reserved only for the Indian ships. Indian ships means ships registered in India, ships flying the Indian flag. You know the registration part, where ships are registered in India. If the ship is registered, owner has registered the ship, we call it is the registration in India, and this will fly the Indian flag. So, Indian flag vessel. Okay. So, when the ship is registered in India and doing the coasting services, this will be called as a coastal vessel. Now, for example, let us say a Mars vessel is overseas vessel, foreign going vessel, owned by a foreign national. This comes to India. Let us say first time, the first port in India is Nhava Sheva, let us say one particular port, Jawaharlal Nehru Port Authority. It comes, discharges some containers. And the second POD for the same vessel is, let us say, Mundra Port, and third one, let us say, Karachi Port. So what will happen? The ship can discharge the containers at Jawaharlal Nehru Port. This can also load the containers which can be discharged at Karachi Port. This cannot load the containers which can be discharged at the Kandla Port, at the Mundra Port, because that is a coasting operation. A port in India to another port in India is a coasting trade. So, this foreign going vessel or the vessel owned by the foreign national cannot be used for this purpose. Of course, nowadays rules are being relaxed under the economic reforms, ease of doing business. Some of the rules have been relaxed under this particular law, under this particular rule, and the transshipment containers have been permitted, and these permissions are from time to time based on the requirement or based on the position in the shipping and trade industry. Now, registration of the ship in India, we know they are done at total Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata, Cochin and Marmugao. These are the 5 places where the ship can be registered. So this is the home registry. Here this is registration offices. They are always placed in the port city because ships are supposed to be at the port. So this is registered through a department of DG Shipping. We call it MMD. The principal officer of MMD is responsible. He is actually registrar of the ships to take care to register the ships and maintain all the records. That is Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata and Cochin. The ships which are not registered in India, they are we call them foreign going flag. They are registered in any other country. Okay. So this was now coming to the reason why the protection is provided to the Indian ship owner under Rule 407. This is basically to protect the Indian ship owners and ensure the development of shipping industry in India. If the relaxation is given, there is no rule to stop the foreign going vessel to come and operate in India from one port to other port. You will find lot of ships will be coming and operating, and then Indian shipping will have a problem. The Indian ship owner who have registered in India, Indian national, they will not be able to have the full volume of cargo. They will have shortage of the cargo. So that is why the protection is provided to the Indian ship owner under the Rule 407. There is a similar rule, we call it 406. This is other way. What the rule says, 406, no Indian ships or the ship chartered by the Indian company, Indian citizens or society shall be taken out to a place outside India unless a permission is granted by DG Shipping. So this is also restrict for the Indian flag vessel to go and do the business outside unless they have got a permission or license from the DG Shipping. So this is both way. Foreign operator, foreign flag vessel cannot operate on the Indian coast, one port in India, other port of India. Similarly, the Indian ships cannot go and operate in the foreign countries unless they are permitted by the DG Shipping in India. Both the rules are being relaxed from time to time for the benefit of trade. You can see the 407 provides the protection for the ship owners, but protection for the trade means you are talking about the shipper, importer, exporter, consignee. So if they don't use the foreign going vessel coming from one port going to other port, then they have to engage another vessel and they have to incur more cost. So this becomes a drawback for the shipper, that is for the importer, exporter and consignee. So balancing has to be done. So current government is trying to look into the reforms where the rules can be relaxed and cabotage law, if possible, can be diluted. This is all about today's sessions. Those who have subscribed to my channel, I thank them a lot. Those who have not subscribed, please try to subscribe it. See you in next topic. Till then, bye bye.